Live from the rinks. It's the JV Finals, Game 3. Jack Ziskin alongside Vinny Matula. How you doing today, Vin?
Yeah, this is it right here. This is Game 3, JV Championship. Winner tonight wins it all. It's as simple as that. You win and you go home with the championship, or you lose and you're looking forward to next year.
All right, Vin, I need you to give me your players of the game. Who am I watching for?
Yeah, I think that man on your screen right there is a perfect choice. Gavin Barham coming off a 2-goal game on Wednesday night, scored with just 62 seconds to go in regulation. I think he's going to be a real big factor for the Bulls tonight, and obviously, of course, they have their mainstay captain, Brendan Landrigan, who's had an incredible regular season, 28 goals, 27 assists, over 50 points on the year. He's had a real stellar campaign, and I think he's got a little bit of a sour taste in his mouth too after not winning the JV championship last year. I think now is his time. If he wants to make a case for it, he's going to have a real strong effort tonight if the Bulls want to take this thing home.
Yeah, and then on the other side for St. Anthony's, there's a couple names you pointed out before we went live. Let's go through those.
Yeah, James Schendorf is one. He's obviously had a stellar campaign for them. He's had a real good playoff, 5 points, one of the leaders for them. But also, too, you got Michael Cadazone. Interesting fact about him, he has at least 1 point in every playoff game for this Friars Gold squad. He's also scored in both games 1 and 2, so obviously he's been finding the back of the net in this series. I think he's a real key factor for this Ice Friars Gold squad, and we'll get to see if he can continue his offensive success in the biggest game of the season.
Well, he's a great player. It's always important to have a defenseman on the back end who can move the puck. For Smithtown, who are you looking at on the blue line?
Yeah, I think for them, obviously, you have some real good pieces. Connor Dubois is one that really stands out for me. His first season in junior varsity, he's done exceptional, and obviously another name too is Christian Agavino. He had a real strong freshman campaign for the Bulls, come up and made a real seamless transition into junior varsity. I think those are two real big body guys who are going to be key pieces if they want to stop this lethal Ice Friars attack.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you already previously mentioned this. Avagino's father behind the bench. His brother is on the varsity team.
Yeah.
You know, that's a family with deep ties to the Smithtown Hauppauge program. Believe it or not, his mother sang the national anthem on senior night, too.
Right.
All right. Between the pipes, it's a matchup of the tendies.
Yeah, this should
Give
be
me a breakdown there.
It should be a real interesting one here as far as goaltending goes, too. Obviously, we've seen our fair share of Shane Ryan and what he can do in his heroics. It looks like, however, Nicholas Tempone is going to get the start. He did lead him out of the tunnel for warm-up, so we'll see if that's any indicator. Obviously, Patrick Ryan had a phenomenal game, too, back on Wednesday night. He's played every game in this series. We'll see if they turn to him and try and close this out, or if they're going to go with their other goaltender as well, Mason Dorian.
All right, it's gonna be fun to see that. We'll be right back in a few moments. Both teams about to get ready for the playing of your very own national anthem. As you were saying before the anthem, Tempone has the net. For St. Anthony's on the other side, it's going to be Patrick Ryan once again. Landgren, Malone, D'Alessandro, Feister. And I believe that's Campo on the other side for Smithtown Hauppauge. SCHSHL, Aspermonte, and Schendorf up front. Catazone on the back end. Face off won by Schendorf. He enters, fires a shot wide of the net. Sorrentino, the other D-man on the point for St. Anthony's. Landgren chips it past Catazone. Races for it, fires shot off angle, stopped by Tempone. Shot towards the net. And then a great chance for Feister in front. Along the wall. St. Anthony's chips it out. Malone steps up, fires it in. Campo will chase. McHyman on the puck. Puck comes free. Campo has it. Finds D'Alessandro, who moves it up the boards. Catazone skates into it. Knocked off the puck. Campo chips it up. McHyman on it. Lead pass to Leon. He's carrying it in. Long line, shot. Deflected into the glass, picked up on the other side. And that shot is gloved. Shot coming from Aiden Strzelecki. And we have a whistle.
Yeah, first couple of minutes in this game are going to be really important. See which of these teams can establish that neutral zone. We saw St. Anthony's do a real stellar job of it in game one. Bulls obviously did their thing in game two. So obviously here the first couple of minutes and ultimately the first goal is going to be the difference maker in my opinion.
Face off won by Smithtown Hauppauge. Puck was ringed around the boards. Cantalupo on it. He gets knocked off the puck by Leon. And then Smithtown forces a turnover. Puck moved up ice towards Barham. He gets it in deep. Puck behind the net. Cross ice pass, Alito trying to settle it. Ends up along the wall. Now Ashton has it. Heads up ice. Pass to Leon is broken up. And now Salito resets, finds Dubois. And that pass goes past Cantalupo, past Miller. And it's in the corner now. Smithtown with the puck.
Good for help.
Salito looking for an open man. Backhand pass. I believe that was a pass towards the net. Ends up on net. Tempone gets the stop.
Man, not much you could do there if you're the Bulls. Obviously, he's looking for help the whole way, and they're going on a change. So, obviously, you got to throw it to the net there, hope something happens. And fortunately for the Bulls, they're going to get a no-zone draw.
Couldn't agree more. Rocco in the dot for St. Anthony's, but he can't get it to go that time. DeMeo fires it in deep. Puck now comes up the wall. Catazone on it. He chips it in. And Smithtown sends it back up the boards. Oh, Catazone kept it in. Turnover forced, but the puck's going to stay in on the stick of Kormichalikis. Strzelecki then gets it along the blue line, dumps it in. D'Alessandro fires it out. Icing waved off. Landgren in a race, picks up shot on net, stopped by Tempone.
You know, one thing to note too about both these teams is that obviously they got a lot of players, so they're going to keep the shifts short, quick, and keep everybody rested out there instead of maybe what we saw a little bit in our last game where both teams were relying on certain players and matchups. I think both these teams really trust and rely on all of their players that are on that bench tonight.
Absolutely. And St. Anthony's, they won the faceoff. They got it out of the zone. Malone under pressure from Ashton, so he chips it up the boards to Heft. He's under pressure. Along the wall, takes a hit from McHyman, but he got the puck in deep. Cacciani on the forecheck. He can't get it. Then Barbero helps get it out. Heft has it now, carries it in, fires a shot.
Ouch.
That's blocked. Heft has a heavy shot. That's got to hurt. Semetsis moves it across. Malone chips it up. Goes too far. McHyman has it. His pass finds Barbero, who chips it in. St. Anthony's goes for the change. Pass intended for Cacciani goes awry. Picked up on the other side by Sullivan. Lead pass comes to Schendorf, who finds Barbero, who enters the zone. Gathered the puck on his forehand, gets the shot on that. We have a whistle. Schendorf in the dot versus the captain Landgren. Won by St. Anthony's, comes to the point, shot is deflected, ends up bouncing into the corner. Puck is loose, Schendorf's on it. Keeping the puck in deep there, using his frame to box out the defender. Puck comes to the point for Sullivan. Deflected by Dubois. And then the puck comes to Feister. He carries it in. Takes a hit from Sevelis and keeps going. Campo in the corner. On his backhand. Pass goes across. Scorsha's going to pick that one up. Heads out. With speed now enters the zone. He's got Aspromonte. Crashes his net, but his pass is broken up. Puck leaves the zone. Sevelis picks it up. He's going to go D to D to Catazone. He gets it out. Chips it down for icing. D'Alessandro gathering at that time.
And obviously these teams know each other really well from the freshman finals they both met in last year. Now they had another 3-game series here, so everyone pretty much knows each other for the most part. So definitely wouldn't surprise me if this were on the lower end of scoring. Both teams are going to really try and play defensive, not make that first mistake.
One forward and a shot by Smithtown. And then Ashton moves the puck up the boards towards Leon. Lead pass broken up. Puck comes to Malone, who turns it over. Leon has to wait for his line mates to check up. So he dumps it in. Malone on it for Smithtown under pressure. So he rings it around. Chips it up the boards. It comes to Catazone. He chips it back into the corner, wraps around. Barham tried to flip it out, he couldn't. Gets it back though.
Heads up.
Lead pass coming to Solito, went off his backhand into the corner. Good heads up call there.
Yeah.
Puck in the corner. St. Anthony's tried to get it out, but the shot ends up going just wide of the net. Barham pokes it free into the slot and gets back along the wall on his backhand. Pass finds Cantalupo, who gets the shot off the post. Cantalupo manipulating defender. Turnover forced. Leon heads the other way. His shot is blocked by Semetsis. Puck comes to Cantalupo. He'll head up ice. Finds Barham. Goes just past the stick. That'll be icing. Oh no, it was waved off. Catazone with it beneath his own goal line. Under pressure from Feister, so he moves it to McHyman, who heads up ice with speed. Crosses the blue line. Pulls up. Drops it for Strzelecki. Shot on net. Right into the breadbasket. Early whistle. He didn't quite have that covered. He would have gotten it, though.
Probably lost sight there. Usually that's what a quick whistle brings about, and it was indeed loose, but obviously the ref coming in there from the blue line, not able to get a clear look on where exactly the puck lands.
He did cover it immediately after.
Right.
No harm, no foul, I suppose, is the face-off. Won by Smithtown, but they can't get it out. It's cleared, but it comes to Sullivan. Drops it off along the boards. The puck heads the other way. Feister gets it in on the odd man rush. Shot! Deflects into the netting. Break that one down for Osvin.
Yeah, right off the mask there, you're going to see a little bit of play in the neutral zone here. Fister's just going to chip it, and he's going to go here. He's got his far man with him, but instead of passing, elects to shoot there right off the mask. That's DeMeo with him on the far side. Good save there by Tempone.
A great chance there for sure as the face-off. ends up being a bit of a, no pun intended, a draw for a while as the puck comes around to McHyman. He gathers it, cuts across the center of the ice, creating time, creating space, enters on sides, continues to carry, gets tied up and loses the puck in the corner. Battle along the boards, Kormichalikis.
Heads up.
Puck is cleared from in front of the net. Along the wall now. Puck comes free. Cycling along the boards, past the Cata zone. His shot, gloved! Oh, what a save.
Yeah, almost like a power play for an instance there for St. Anthony's. Heft with no stick, so that kind of frees the man up at the point a little bit to get that shot. So a little bit of a different defensive look there if you're Smithtown, but regardless, Ryan's able to just glove that down and get a D-zone draw here.
What a beauty that was. Face off in the defensive zone for the Bulls. Friars win it. Barbaro's shot is blocked. Feister picks it up. Pass intended for Campo goes awry. Picked up by Bissigno. Collision with Barbero. Barbero gets a shot just wide of the net. Bisagno, my apologies, mispronounced that one at first. Landgren gets it. Moves it up the ice to Feister. Ashton back checks. Breaks that rush up. Bulls get it back, chip it in. Heads back up the boards. Agavino will reset. D-to-D pass, puck comes up the boards. Enters the zone. Miller gets it out. Bulls recover. Turnover at center ice. Ashton enters. Barbero stays on side as that is chipped in, and he'll chase now against Agavino. Puck comes up the wall. Picked up by Landgren, the captain, who enters the zone. Tried to flip that in deep, but it was deflected. And now the puck comes down low to Sevelis. Escape turn against Feister. Tried to go D-to-D. Puck comes up the boards for Aspromonte instead. Pass comes across to Barbero. He pokes it by, but D'Alessandro gets the puck, heads the other way. Up the wall, just a bit too much on that, Vin. That's icing.
Yep. Good play by D'Alessandro regardless, just to take that behind the net, kind of slow things down. Unfortunately, his pass doesn't connect there, but you'd rather that than force a pass in your own D zone and potentially give St. Anthony's a quality look at the net there.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Face off won by the Friars. Can't get the shot off. Puck moved around the wall. Cantalupo has it. Lead pass intended for Barham. Broken up, but Cantalupo skates into it. Gets it past. Comes in 1-on-3. Shot through traffic. Blocked. Picked up by Schendorf. Picking up speed as he chips it in. Scorsha will chase. Nice cycle along the corner. And then pass Aspromonte. Bit of tic-tac-toe there. Each forward touching the puck. Chipped out by Cantalupo. On the odd man rush. Gets past Sullivan. Pass in front. Shot. Save, rebound. Off the iron. What a chance in transition. Friars recover. And it's sent all the way down by Schendorf.
Yes, great. Again, it's great work by the Bulls along the boards here. It's Cantalupo with it. And he's actually going to give it a nice dish right here across. That's Barham. We highlighted him in the pregame. Big save there by Tempone. Cantalupo unable to put that one in the net there. And we get an ozone draw based off an icing.
Face off now. And it's won by the Friars. Pass across intended for Kormichalikis, broken up. Bounces free. High in the Bulls zone. And now Campo heads the other way. Turnover force. Kormichalikis resets to the blue line. Gets it back. Cross ice pass. And then a pass intended for Ashton goes awry. Comes up the boards. Wallace can't get to it. Sevelis gets it. He's under pressure from DeMeo. Puck comes up out of the zone. Picked up by Ashton. 3-on-2. Comes to Kormichalikis. Pass to the slot. Shot. Saved by Ryan.
Yeah, this time it's St. Anthony's turn to come down in transition here. It's a Really good play along the boards. I feel like I keep saying it all this game, but good puck movement. Kormichalikis is going to get this puck, send it across to the high slot. Good square save there by Shane Ryan, keeping this game scoreless.
It was a gorgeous save for sure, and you've been on point all the time. It feels like I'm just yesing you, but just flat out fantastic so far as the puck comes all the way down. Friars moving it up. That's intercepted by Heft. He's got it along the wall. Cross ice pass comes to Cacciani. He gets tied up, but Heft skates into it and then leaves it behind. Malone breaks up. A rush from Ashton. And now the Friars reset. Catazone has it. Enters onside. Looking for the pass. Cuts to the middle. Puck comes to Heft. He has his stick lifted. Kormichalikis picks it up for a second. Heft gets it back. Chips it out. No icing there. McHyman slowed up for a second, then sped back up when it was waved off. Pass comes to center. Goes awry. SCHSHL moves it back to Sevelis, who gives it back. A little give and go there. He heads up the ice with speed. Can't get the shot to go there. Malone forces a turnover. Heft gets the clear. Puck going all the way down. Oh, it slows up. That's not going to be icing.
No.
As Lucas Miller skates into it under pressure from Campo. Now the pass comes to SCHSHL again. Enters. Finds Aspromonte. Shot. Scores! Aspromonte makes it 1-0. St. Anthony's takes the lead.
Yeah, and who else but James Schendorf? He's had a stellar regular season, stellar postseason. There it is right there. Oh no, excuse me. I believe that's Sullivan. Great shot by him. Ice Friars take the 1-0 lead here.
Well, Friars jump out to an early lead.
Excuse me.
Shot from SCHSHL is blocked. Picked right back up by Aspromonte, who fires another shot. This time the toe save by Ryan. Landgren chips it forward. Comes out to Feister, who heads in one-on-one. Schendorf on the back check. Feister makes the move. It's broken up. And then a hit behind the play. SCHSHL heads up. Play will continue. No arm in the air. Comes down low for the captain, Landgren. Lead pass to Feister, who cuts up the middle. Play is broken up. So now Dubois tried to get it deep. Intercepted by Catazone, though, who moves it D to D. And then the breakout pass intended for Rocco goes all the way down for icing.
And we'll take a look at this goal one last time here. You're going to see Aspromonte's going to get this count. And there's 1, 2, 3 bodies. I really doubt Ryan saw this shot beautifully placed. We saw it a little bit in our first game tonight. And once again, it's a great shot. Ice Friars get that first goal, the first huge goal there.
Shot on net is stopped off the face-off from Smithtown. Leone heads the other way. Collects it, cuts to the middle. Play is broken up thanks to Connor Dubois, who our very own Vinny Matula highlighted in the pregame. He gets it now, atop the zone. Shot is blocked. Solito skates into it. Puck is loose in the slot. Catazone will carry it to safety. No! Dubois breaks that one up. Puck remains in play in the corner. Catazone has the puck pinned, but he doesn't have a stick. It's just past Dubois at the blue line, and now he heads the other way. Turnover forced by Smithtown, but the stick of Catazone breaks that play up. Smithtown resets. Solito carries it in. Drops it off, intended for Bareham. It's broken up. Now Rocco heads the other way. Poked off his stick, but he recovers it in the corner. Puck comes all the way out to Sevelis. He evaluates, finds the man on the opposite side. It's going to be chipped in by Kormichalikis. Puck comes up the boards to Cantalupo. His pass all the way down. He found Barham. He's in. Breakaway shot. Scores! He scored 2 goals last game. Gavin Barham with the equalizer.
Yeah, beautiful chip-up play in the neutral zone. Bearham's able to collect this, and he's all alone. 5-0, it's the first real chance that Smithtown has gotten all alone like that. And it's a huge goal for the Bulls to go into this second period if it holds tied as opposed to being down a goal.
And you highlighted Cantalupo in the pregame. He's one of the most dynamic playmakers in this division, maybe in the entire league excluding divisions. Face off at center. And it's won by the Friars. Little give and go along the boards for Strzelecki, who makes a pass that Rocco skates into. Then it's broken up on the back check. Puck comes to Strzelecki across the ice, intended for Miller. Wouldn't go. Pass towards the slot is broken up. The captain, or correction, Del Sandro on it. Thought that was 88, not 98. My apologies. As the Friars reset after breaking that play up. Pass intended for Kormichalikis is broken up. Strzelecki's on it. He gets a collision with Agavino. There's an arm in the air. There's going to be a penalty.
Oh, here we go.
Extracurricular activities behind the whistle there.
Yeah, the arm went up immediately after Agavino laid that hit, so no doubt in the ref's mind there, and Ice Friars are going to go on the man advantage here. An elbowing call.
What? Elbow?
Yep.
I'll be quite honest, I didn't quite catch it, but...
Just the 2-minute minor, so it'll be just the regular standard power play here for the Ice Friars.
Alrighty. I don't know what life was like before having a guy on color, but it's definitely better now. Schendorf in the dot. But I believe that's Wagner who won the faceoff. Sevelis has it. He's looking up ice. He'll take it himself. Crosses the red, crosses the blue. Into the corner, untouched. Past the slot, broke up, shot!
Almost.
Great chance. Time expires on the first period. Friars go to the intermission tied with the Bulls, but they're on the power play for another minute 38.
Yeah, I think it's a real big opportunity here if you're St. Anthony's to obviously get that goal back, and especially early on in the second period, it's kind of get that momentum back on your side. But for the Friars, you know, they had some really good help defensively in front of their netminder. Obviously, they gave up the one breakaway. Not much that Mick Tampone can do on that one. So, I thought St. Anthony's did a really good job too offensively, as far as setting the puck out and spreading it out when they got the offensive chances. And, you know, we'll see where the rest of the game takes us here. But overall, it's a real fun, energetic, exciting atmosphere. Like I said before, both these teams know each other really well, so the physicality is going to be a factor as well as we get deeper and deeper into this contest.
You know, you mentioned, and sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You mentioned the freshman finals last year going to 3 games. Remind those at home who don't remember who won that series, how it went last year.
Yeah, so it was funny because St. Anthony's actually dropped the first game in that series. They win the last 2, so it's the reverse sweep, if you will. Smithtown's in a unique position tonight where, you know, history can kind of repeat itself if they're the ones that come out on top. Since St. Anthony's won game 1 of this series, Bulls have a chance to do something special tonight and cap off what's been a real historic regular season for them.
Yeah, and that was great. Thank you. I'll be honest, for those of you at home who didn't know who won last year's freshman game, I didn't either, honestly. It slipped my mind too. Face off at center. Bearham wins it. What a backhand into the zone. So now the Friars set up. Catazone puts it up the wall. Comes to Aspromonte. He carries it in along the wall. Behind the goal line now. Turnover forced by D'Alessandro. Then he knocks the puck free. Cantalupo chips it up the boards.
That's up.
Barham tried to get open for the pass from Cantalupo. That didn't go, but Cantalupo got it there. Couldn't settle it. Scorsha enters. 4-on-3. Pass to Schendorf was broken up. Puck comes to the point. Correction, that pass was to Catazone. Then a pass comes to Catazone. This time, shot saved by Ryan. Picked up in the corner by Schendorf. He sets it up. Sevelis tried to get it to Catazone. That pass wouldn't go. So Schendorf resets behind the net. Shot towards the net, deflected wide, picked up along the half wall by Catazone. Great cycle attempt there. Play was broken up, at least momentarily, but Schendorf has now passed towards the front of the net for Aspermonte. Was broken up. Cantalupo gets the, correction, Barham gets clear. Cantalupo coming in. He pulls up, resets under pressure. Evades 3 guys, skates it all the way back down. Under pressure from Strzelecki though. He couldn't get it. Puck free. Smithtown gets the clear. Penalty expires for Agavino. Puck enters the zone and then leaves it. Cantalupo drops it to Landgren. He makes his move. Shot! Save! In the corner now. Landgren gets it to the front. Cantalupo shot. Scores! And Brandon Landgren ejecting Cantalupo. It's 2-1 Smithtown right after the power play.
It's only fitting that he gets this goal, Jack, because on the penalty kill, he killed off so much time, works it down low to Cantalupo, and once again, it looks like Tempone doesn't fully see that shot, and it's perfectly placed by Cantalupo. Bulls with their first lead of the game, 2-1 here, just 2 minutes into the middle frame.
Jackson Cantalupo putting on a clinic at times as the face-off is one forward. Campo has it, settles it, gets tied up along the boards by the big defender Sullivan. Puck fired in deep, Sevelis picks it up, drops it back to Sullivan. He looks up ice. Pass intended for Schendorf, it's settled in his skates, and then perfect placement on that pass to Scorchel. He dumps it in, Aspermonte chases against Dubois. Dubois boxes him out, arm is in the air. Smithtown touched up. Not sure what.
Got a hooking here.
You get that one, Vin? Ooh. Dubois is down, we're hoping he's okay.
Yep.
Aspermonte to the box, what was the call?
Hooking. Yep, hooking right there. Good to see Dubois skating off under his own power.
His coach skated, or walked rather, halfway across to meet him. Heads back now. Bulls on the power play for 2 minutes. If you're just joining us, Jack Siskin alongside Vinny Batula. JV Finals, Bulls up by 1, Game 3. Sudden death. You go home either way, but you'd like to go home with the W. Face off. Ends in a tie. Cantalupo's shot through traffic, or attempted through traffic. It was blocked. He gets it back and resets to the captain, who chips it up the boards. Cantalupo skates into it, goes through 1 guy, 2 guy, breaks through contact. Gets it down low. It's fired up the wall. Goes all the way down. Ryan will collect in front of his own. That's a weird bounce there as he sauces it up the boards. Collected on his stick by Campo, who settles it nicely and drops it off for Cantalupo, who finds the open man, Salido, who gets hit by Ashton. Cantalupo skates into it. Or correction, Landgren did.
Wow.
So Landgren in the high slot. Shot is blocked. St. Anthony's hit the other way. 3-auto. Oh, puck gets caught in the skates.
And he's offside.
Offsides.
Wow. Oh, Jack, talk about a momentum swing. It's a beautiful move by Landrigan, but the problem is it gets blocked, and you look, count them, 1, 2, and your third is on the bottom of your screen here. The man fumbles it, and the far guy goes offside, so really tough break there for the Ice Friars, and they know it down there.
Oh, geez, Smithtown gets away with one there. That was crazy, Vin, that's for sure. As the face-off is controlled by the Friars, they chip it down. Malone will reset. Rocco providing pressure. And now the Bulls come away with it, move it up the ice. D'Alessandro's pass comes across. Feister Takes the hit from Catazone. Friars ringing around the boards. SCHSHL trying to skate into it. But D'Alessandro, just a perfect play there. And then Feister gets tied up. Turnover forced by SCHSHL, trying to get a shot off. 3 Bulls take down SCHSHL. How many Bulls does it take down a SCHSHL bin? And now the Bulls enter the zone. Feister walks the line, cuts to the center. Play is broken up again by Rocco.
A little too much at the line there by the Bulls.
Oh. Yeah, it definitely seems like they're trying to make something happen almost too hard.
Yeah.
Fired in by Malone. It's covered up on net. Oh, extracurricular activities once again.
Like I said, they know each other pretty well.
It shows.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I didn't realize Aspromonte still had 1 second in the box, so he's coming out right away. Smithtown comes out of the zone to track him. He's watching him right now. Solito in the dot. So if he wins that on his backhand, well, that's a tough keep. Face-off won by the Friars, though. Cross-ice pass. Goes off for Michaelikis' stick, enters the zone. No icing. Smithtown rings it around the boards. Smithtown gets the clear. Catazone on the puck. Chips it up the wall. McHyman under pressure from Cantalupo. He makes the escape turn in traffic. Bareham intercepts it, gets a shot. That's blocked. Picked up behind the net by the Friars. They try and move it up the boards. Comes to Cantalupo. He gets it down low for Solito, who gets it to Cantalupo, who loses it to Catazone, who fires it up the boards. It's kept in, thanks to the strong play of Smithtown. And then on the other side, the Friars get the clear. Pass intended for Barbero, broken up. Then Smithtown gets in. Wow! He goes down.
Got him.
Arm is in the air. Pass in front, intercepted by the Friars.
Yeah, Smithtown went down hard along the boards, and we got the arm up here, so it's a roughing call. Bulls back to the power play.
Surprised if you can't do that from the crowd. A little high pitch, don't you think?
Yeah, a little bit of frustration here starting to set in. That's Barbero.
So that's just a 2-minute penalty.
Yep.
Okay then. Crowd going wild here at the rinks tonight. Bareham in the dot. Wins it back. Intercepted though. Aspromonte enters the zone. Shot through traffic, blocker to side. Feister knocks him off the puck, and now he heads up ice. Chased by Aspromonte, one of 2 players wearing the C for St. Anthony's, including Schendorf. Feister gets tripped up along the boards. Puck is pinned, comes free. Comes out to Landgren, gives it to Bareham. He's looking for the open man. So he gives it back to the captain, who gets it to Landgren. He drops it off for Cantalupo. Who moves it back to the captain, back to Cantalupo. Slap shot, off the iron! He pinches to keep the puck in. He does for now, but it's on McHyman's stick. He pulls up, fires it across. Oh, that's a nice clear.
Yeah. Almost doubled the lead there. Smithtown. Cantalupo's had a really good game, even without the goal, too. He's been really noticeable out there.
He's fantastic, no words, as St. Anthony's breaks up that clear. What do you think's going wrong for Smithtown on these zone entries?
Yeah.
Cleared by St. Anthony's. They really just cannot enter the zone whatsoever. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, no, St. Anthony's, we saw it in game 1 a little bit. They mixed up their penalty kill outlook a little bit, 1-2-1, 1-1-2, so see if that continues here. We got an icing, wow.
Yeah, they really, You never want to get hemmed in on your own zone on the power play.
Yeah.
How do they break through this one? I believe you said 1-1-2?
Yeah, I mean, it depends with them. Obviously, Smithtown's got some guys with speed, so you think about chip and chase, but in the same token, that's the risk right there is you take an icing and you have a D-zone draw, and if St. Anthony's can survive these next 16 seconds here, then, you know, the momentum's no doubt back on their side.
Shot towards the net, turned aside, but the rebound bounces free. Turnover forced by Smithtown, but that basically kills their power plays. The puck has gotten back deep. Cicino touches, or Cicino rather, my apologies, touches on offsides. Approaching the halfway point of the second period. Salito in the dot for Smithtown. He wins it forward. On his backhand, cuts to his forehand, makes his move, but it's broken up by Sebelis. Cicino moves it up the boards. Comes to Dubois, D-to-D. There's an arm in the air, there's a penalty. What's the call then?
Yeah, another rough there.
Must have happened behind the whistle. I admittedly didn't see it. I just saw a D-to-D pass and then a whistle.
Yeah. Obviously, like we said before, the teams know each other well. Tensions are going to be high. So, you know, if you're the referees, you want to set that precedent, set that tone.
Yeah, so the Bulls going back on the penalty kill right after they just got off of it. How does that affect your stamina, your durability going on the penalty kill so soon after you just killed off one?
Yeah, exactly. So if you're St. Anthony's, you take that momentum, hope you can tie this up. Good save.
That was a great save. Ryan has great positioning, great footwork, you know. You'd be surprised by the number of young goaltenders outside the Suffolk County High School Hockey League who can't set up on their arc correctly.
Right.
Face off, won by the Friars. Comes to Barham. He tried chipping it in. The Friars forced the turnover. Puck comes out. They're going to enter 4-on-3. Ashton with speed. Man, that kid can fly. He settles it along the half wall. Moves it to the point. Puck comes across. Strzelecki moves it. Shot save! What a glove save there.
Yeah, big time whistle here by Patrick Ryan. You're going to see, we saw before, heft without a stick. This time it's Landrigan, so ideally it's like a 5.3.5 here. You're going to see Landrigan try and come out and challenge this. But Ryan's able to just track it, snatch it, and get a much needed whistle here for the Bulls.
And I mean, it's really hard to track a puck.
Oh yeah, there was at least two bodies in front there.
That was a great save. Catazone has it off the face-off. Carries it behind. Finds Strzelecki in the corner. He continues to circle. Behind the net. Now along the half wall. Walks in. Fires a pass across. That's intercepted. Dubois sends it all the way down.
Good play.
Hey, you highlighted him in the pregame.
Yeah. Been active with the stick, not really letting the Ice Friars set up along the hash marks.
Friars enter 3-on-2. Pass comes to the point. Catazone shot, gloved. That was a nice shot. Did he have a clear view of that?
I'm sorry?
Did he have a clear view of that?
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, as far as the Bulls go here, I think the more whistles for them that aren't in the back of the net, obviously it benefits them. You've been chasing a little bit. You want to get the momentum back on your side. It starts with killing off this penalty kill.
I couldn't agree more.
Good job by them up to this point.
Puck comes to the point. Shot from McHyman is blocked. Puck is loose in the high slot. Campo sends it all the way down. Sebelis with the lead pass. That goes all the way down. And I mean, You pointed it out. We saw that happen with Smithtown
I was
too.
just gonna say, yeah, we're taking a page out of the Bulls book here. So now you honestly kind of feel like the tide is turning a little bit. It's kind of a big ozone draw because if Smithtown's able to possess, they could definitely burn off these final 10 seconds, get right back to 5-on-5 play.
Yeah, and the face-off is won by the Friars. Campo forces a turnover. I only pointed it out to set you up. I was trying to give you the assist. My apologies there. And then a shot from the half wall is stopped. It's all even now. Bulls killing off consecutive penalties, but you know, Vin, you've called a lot more games than me. You know better than anyone how much it can impact you killing those penalties because your legs are tired after that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and they do the right thing there. The Bulls just getting that on the net, forcing an ozone draw, and look at this, they're gonna possess now.
Campo with it. Pass towards Feister, Cook wouldn't go. Aspermonte with speed. Campo forces a turnover. He's been really good on the back check. Sullivan sends it. Malone gets it, moves it across. D'Alessandro. His lead pass. Campo skates into it. Campo lost it to Schendorf. Got it right back though. Very tenacious. As the pass comes to Landrigan. Fired just wide of the net. Campo skates into it. Puck comes to D'Alessandro, who loses it under pressure to Schendorf. One of two captains for the St. Anthony's teams. He cuts to the center, fires a shot.
Oh. Was
deflected wide. SCHSHL picks it up. Loses it. And now Feister has it. Heading up ice. One-on-one, but there's back checkers. He's forced to circle the net. Evaluates his option. Pass to Cantalupo. Cantalupo's backhand pass. Landrigan got knocked down in the slot. Then puck bounces all the way out. Malone will take it. The big-bodied defender getting it in deep. Cantalupo fires a pass. Shot goes just wide from Solito. Bulls pick it up. Cantalupo cuts towards the center. Gathers it. Looking for the pass. Fires a shot off the stick. Wow. Rebound comes out to Dubois. He gets it in deep to Cantalupo. He makes a few great moves. Wow. Gets to Dubois. His shot through traffic deflects. Just wide of the net. Oh, Cantalupo has it. Fires a pass across. Then back
that's the
Barham.
look.
Oh. He's just so good.
Yeah.
Now Ashton heads the other way, trying to make something happen. Went to his backhand, back to his forehand, pass across, broken up. Dubois makes the lead pass. Barham skating into it. Broken up by Mick Hyman. And nearly a turnover there.
Yeah, good on tempo. And as much as he wanted to play it, I think the Ice Friars want that whistle a little bit there. They're kind of chasing a little bit in their own zone, so good on him just to get the whistle, slow things down. A couple of tired Ice Friars were out there as well. Thankfully, they're able to get a quick little break up the ice and get the change they really needed.
Yeah, I mean, and somehow Cantalupo looks better after the penalty. Yeah. The more he skates, the faster he gets as the puck comes out of the zone. Or Michaelakis with it. Gets it in deep. Rocco forces a turnover. For Michaelakis. Pass to the slot. Oh, that was a great chance. Carried in by Wallace. Puck comes across for Dubois. Shot just wide by a few feet.
Got a penalty to the Friars here.
What's the call, Vin?
It looks like a cross check.
Oh, yeah. You got a better view of it that time. It seemed like it came a little bit after the puck was moved. Correct me if I'm wrong, though.
No, let's take a look. Yep, there's your cross check signal.
Oh. Strzelecki's a good young player, too. Not a fun loss. So Barham in the dot. Landgren, D'Alessandro at the point, and Cantalupo and Campo on the wing. Landrigan keeps it in. Cantalupo knocks it down, about taking the hand pass. Oof. Now, Friars enter the zone. For Michaelakis. He's a good penalty killer.
Oh, yeah. Very noticeable.
Was the older brother like that?
I'd say so, yeah.
Oh,
look at that.
Landrigan got, or correction, that's D'Alessandro, as the shot is gloved by Ryan.
Yeah,
he's a really good skater. Sorry, did not mean to cut you off.
No, you're all good. No, I was just going to say Ryan looked like he wanted to play that one. Obviously keep the power play out there, momentum going, and not get a D-zone draw, but obviously better safe than sorry in his case.
Yeah, no. And you've been on point all night with this game. Your predictions pregame have been spot on. Barham in the dot. He's matched up, I believe that is SCHSHL.
Yep.
Who normally plays on the wing of Schendorf and Aspromonte is the back checker. Not the only back checker. The other two still penalty kill, but certainly a nice presence. Cantalupo along the wall, cutting in. He circles, evaluating his options. Continues to circle. Oh, that pass got deflected just a little bit high. Feister settles it, gets it to Cantalupo. Pass to Landrigan. Shot! Save! By Tempone. Moved up the boards. Feister can't keep it in, but it comes to Landrigan. Knocked off his stick by Leone. Then it's poked free Ryan and came out of his net. Woo! That was something.
That was. Good on Landrigan to stick with it, though, regardless.
Yeah, I mean, as a player, sometimes you get scared when the goalie leaves the net. But Ryan's an agile tendy for sure. He got back pretty quickly. Feister has it now. Fires a shot. That's blocked. Barham picks it up. He's looking, evaluating his options. Puck comes to point for Landrigan. Cross. Feister. Shot. Deflected. Picked up by Campo. Gets to Cantalupo, cross ice pass, Barham. Then he tried to go back to Campo, wouldn't go. Great vision there, and then a shot towards the net is deflected. We're all even now, less than 10 seconds remaining in the period. Ashton with the lead pass to SCHSHL. He carries it in, fires a shot, and that's wide. Second period comes to an end. I feel like so much has happened in between whistles. I can't even remember if there was a goal that period.
Yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, Smithtown's been looking for that east to west play across. That's the second time on the power play they get it there. No dice once again, so should be a real fun, exciting 15 minutes in the third here for the Ice Friars. Your season's on the line for Smithtown. It's you couldn't be in a better position realistically up a goal here. It's just a matter of clamping down. Your goaltenders looked real solid in this game. Your young defensemen have stepped up and played a real strong physical game, so we'll see what this final period of regulation holds. Yeah,
and I mean, it's been a great game so far. It's been a blast, you know.
Yeah.
And do you think they're trying to do too much with the cross ice passes, or do you think it's eventually going to go?
I think, the majority of those looks have come on the man advantage, so I think they're being careful about it. The one thing I do think that they'll have to clean up is the play at their own blue line, because we've seen a couple times the Ice Friars get, whether it be an odd man rush or even a breakaway, and if it's been a breakaway, the Bulls have been lucky, and the back check has been really good for them.
I always get tripped up with the Ice Friars nickname, to be quite honest. Face-off has been won by the Bulls. They try and get it in deep. McHyman evades Catazone, his own teammate. Tries to get it out of the zone. He does. Schendorf skates into it. Takes the hit. Puck is free. Wrapped around. Dubois throws up the boards, but it's going to come to McHyman for the Ice Friars at the blue line.
Oh, we had him.
Oh, they did. Dubois has it now after helping to force the turnover. He's got Cacciani with him. Tried to go through with the toe drag. Turnover. Schendorf heads the other way. Oh, turned around. SCHSHL cuts in. Agile winger, good at finding small spaces and exploiting them. Wagner sends it up the boards towards Heft. He settles it, chips it out. Cacciani, one-on-one. Pulls up.
Oh.
Tough break. McHyman has his play broken up. Schendorf gets it in deep. Now Malone heads the other way. Picking up steam. Chips it in. Bulls will chase. Ice Friars resetting. Sullivan. Turnover forced by Salito. Sevelis sends it around the boards. Cantalupo moves it to the point. Shot is blocked. Puck is free. Strzelecki fires and scores! And the breakaway equalizer.
Yeah, look at this. It's good work by the Bulls down low. Unfortunately, though, it's the shot that gets blocked at the top. And beautiful patience, low glove. That's Strzelecki with the shot. Huge goal for the Ice Friars. They tie this thing back up 2-2.
Yeah, a very good young player. And you talked about it. You talked about the defense in transition.
Yeah.
Face-off won by the Friars. Campo has it. Can't keep it. Michaelikis carries it in under pressure from Landrigan.
Oh boy.
That puck is deflected wide. Strzelecki on it, the goal scorer. The second one, that is, as the puck leaves the zone. He's heading up ice. McHyman, that is. He chips it in. D'Alessandro moves it up the boards. A little give and go there. He gets back thanks to his speed. Feister breaks that play up from Strzelecki. He resets under pressure.
Oh.
Pass nearly intercepted. Landrigan gets it free. Campo shot deflected over the net. Puck remains in play. Feister has it. Along the wall. Escapes pressure once. Can't do it twice. Puck is still loose though. Fired up the boards. Kept in. Campo gets it towards the slot. It's fired out. Wow, that was a good chance.
Yeah. They've had a good forecheck for the majority of this game, and it's really resulted in some good opportunities for them.
Yeah, I mean, well, like you said,
there he is.
The pass goes to the slot, puck goes awry. Feister picks it up. Heading up ice with speed. Cuts to the outside under pressure. Gets it back, chips it in. Campo will chase before going for the change. Cantalupo takes over. Pass up to Leone, who enters the zone. No rhyming intended, my apologies for that, as the shot is blocked by Malone. Puck comes up the boards. Barham trying to get it out. Miller keeps it in. Rocco skates into it, has it poked off his stick, and now Barham heads the other way. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Cuts to the outside. Can't maintain possession. Backhands it towards the net. That's intercepted by the Ice Friars. And the puck comes out to the point. It can't be kept. So now, Cicino heads the other way. He's got Leone heading back. Back check from Dubois. Puck loose in the slot. 3-on-2. It's blocked by Malone. Cantalupo can't skate into it. Or Barham, my apologies. Malone skates in. Fires a shot. That's blocked. Cantalupo gathers it in the slot. Looking, evaluating. He gives it to Dubois. They reset outside the zone. Wow. Cantalupo bounces it off the boards. Malone gets it, fires a shot. That's turned aside. Attempted clear from Miller is blocked. He gets it back, skates it out of the high slot. Crosses the red, crosses the blue, and chips it in. Malone fires it up the boards. Leaves the zone, Miller fires back in. So Schendorf, Aspromonte have to check up. Now Aspromonte and Scorsha lead the forecheck. D'Alessandro moves it up. Finds Heft, whose cross-ice pass is deflected, but Cantalupo skates into it. Cuts to the outside, he's under pressure. Looking for an option. Great defense. from McHyman. So now Schendorf resets to his defenseman. Puck comes up the boards. It's chipped forward, but it comes to Agavino. Fired across, carried in. Cacciani can't settle it.
Good
Ice
defense.
Friars turn it over. Puck deep now. Catazone moves it D to D. Then it comes up the boards. It's going to be settled by, I believe that's Aspromonte who carries it in. Tried to chip it past, he does, but he can't maintain possession, and neither can Scorsha. Puck comes back along the wall. Schendorf picks up, cycles down low to Aspromonte. Great defensive play there by Wagner. He forces the turnover. Rings it around the boards. Heft in a race against McHyman. Heft beats him to it, but can't get it out of the zone. Now he does, but McHyman has the puck, gets to reset on his own end of the blue line. He carries it across, dumps it in. Friars, or Ice Friars that is, go for the change. Puck comes up the wall, Catazone has it. He chips it right back down. Strzelecki throws it to the slot. Great chance. Oh, that one's gotta hurt. Not capitalizing there as it's chipped in.
Good help defense down low there.
Since that second goal, Friars just driving possession, dominating play. Pass comes to Campo. He chips it in. Strzelecki will recover. DD pass to Catazone, comes up the boards. Chipped out. Michaelakis on it. Ice Friars have a 3-on-2, 2-on-1. Pass broken up by Sametsis. The Bulls head the other way. Feister enters the zone, under pressure. And a great play by Michaelakis on the back check. What a 200-foot player. Landrigan trying to make something happen. And then the Ice Friars into the zone. Michaelakis a shot over the net of Ryan. Miller on the other side. Landrigan pokes it out, or almost pokes it out rather. Tried to get it to Dubois, he couldn't. Puck now down low. Landrigan collects a stick pass to the front. Shot! Save! Puck is loose! Now it's saved. Walk us through that one, Vinny.
Yeah, really close there. Let's take a look at that last 2-on-1 play here by St. Anthony's. You're going to see Michaelakis get this one. First, he overskates it realistically, and then here you go. Here's just two men coming with him. Beautiful play here by Sametsis to stay square with the recipient of the puck and just steer that one away. Great job there.
Michaelakis is really standing out down the stretch.
Yeah.
Same as Strzelecki. Face-off won by the Friars. Puck nearly left the zone. They kept it in. Now it's out. Salido fires it across. That goes right to Leon, though. Cantalupo breaks that one up. Puck comes out to Malone, who fires it across. Barham chips it in. Salido will chase against Catazone. Bulls poking it free. Puck ends up with the Ice Friars. Pass by Leon. Bulls collect. Cantalupo cutting to the net. Catazone, great defensive play. Cantalupo tries again, gets tied up with the officials. Alessandro cuts up the middle. Nearly poked off his stick. Loses it at the blue line though. Leon heads the other way. Fires a shot that's blocked. Gathered by Malone. Fired into the corner. He picks it up. Trying to find the open man. Then bounces free to Salido, who carries it in. Looking for the drop pass. Can't find it, so he fires a shot that goes wide. Leon moves it up the wall. Now Malone moves it D to D. Dubois to Cantalupo. He makes his move, he's broken up. Schendorf with it. He moves it up the wall. You know, it seems like whenever Schendorf gets the puck, you know, he uses his size and speed to protect it. How do you stop something like that?
You just got to stay square. So, oh, nice save. Wow.
Wrong timing on that question with the great save from
No,
Ryan.
I mean, listen, to answer your question before, it's just you got to stay square. Sametsis had a perfect example of it where he just was looking at the forward's chest the whole time, not really overcommitting to one side, leading with his stick. I think that's a real key example, but obviously that that extra size might be the difference maker here in this final 5:30 or so.
Yeah, it's going to be tough as the puck comes around. Sullivan, can't keep it in. That's D-to-D pass goes awry. Hef tried to skate into it, but now it's heading the other way. Puck comes up the boards to Cacciani. He rings it around. Puck down low in Bulls territory. Ice Friars on the offensive. Turnover force, puck flipped out, goes bouncing. Sullivan moves it D-to-D. Sevelis escapes pressure. Cuts up ice, settles it. Chips it in. SCHSHL will skate into it on the opposite wall in the corner. Settles it, finds Schendorf, who finds SCHSHL, who finds the man at the point. Shot is blocked, and then Wagner gets it. Heads up play indeed comes to Cacciani. Fires a shot. Scores! First goal of the playoffs, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, beautiful play here out of the defensive zone. Doesn't really seem like there's much of a passing option, so why not grip and rip? Terrific shot there. And the Bulls back out in front here. Dying stages of this third period.
You're absolutely right. The clock is winding down. Time is running out for both squads. Bulls trying to maintain the lead. What a shot. It's the unsung heroes. It really is.
That's it. That's why these coaches trust all of their players on this roster. You never know who's going to come through for you. And there's a prime example of it.
Might be the biggest goal of that young man's life so far. And here's to many more as it's fired in from beyond the red line. Icing waved off. Picked up by McHyman, who moves up the wall. Ashton beats him. 2-on-1. Pass across such. Rebound. No!
Oh, wow.
No! From Ryan.
Oh, fantastic stuff here. Look at this. They're trying to come back with a great response.
Oh, my.
This is similar to before, except this pass gets across. It actually hits off the pad there of Patrick Ryan. And once again, the arm goes down. Beautiful save. Potentially a game saver.
I mean, I don't think there's any potentially about it. I mean, apologies for my laugh on that, but that was gorgeous. Smithtown with the attempted clear. It's kept in by the Ice Friars. This one going down to the wire. Malone can't settle it along the wall. He's got it pinned, though, at least for now. Trying to move it up the boards. Michael Lakis and Strzelecki will come away with it. Landrigan moves it to Campo. Gets behind him, but he skates into it. Feister chips it in. McHyman will collect. He looks up ice. Finds Strzelecki. 3-on-3. The captain joining the back check as Strzelecki cuts to the outside, makes an escape turn, knocked off the puck by Campo. And then a poke check. Strzelecki still has it. Then a play at the point, almost breaks it up. It's kept in thanks to the heroics from the St. Anthony's blue line. It's kept in again. Changes hands a couple times. Landrigan can't get it out. Michael gets a shot from the slot. That's blocked. Puck is loose. Comes up the boards. Comes to Catazone. He fires shot. That's deflected into the corner. Dubois fires it up the boards. Icing, but a clear.
Yeah, smart by the Bulls. Better be safe than sorry there. They're chasing a little bit. Ice Friars starting to buzz, trying to tie this thing up, and they're just able to smack it out of the zone, and they're going to take a D-zone draw here. About 3 minutes to go in regulation.
Ice Friars, they're not going down without a fight. Face off now. It's won by Salito. Barham trying to get out. He's tied up. It's flipped out. Well, that'll go all the way down for the face-off. But hey, it's not the NHL, so no penalty at least. Oof. Oh my. Face-off. Won by the Friars. Puck is loose though. Gathered by SCHSHL, and then Esperanza shot save. Oh, the poise of this young netminder is astonishing. But if you're the Bulls and you want to get this out, if you want to pull a win out, if you're the Bulls, you got to get this puck out of your zone. How do you do that?
Absolutely. It's. I mean, they probably got to feel confident. There's another win for them. I was just going to say they got to feel confident in their sentiment. They've been winning a decent amount of faceoffs here as of late.
Salito goes for the clear.
There you go.
Well, now they've re-entered. SCHSHL gets it. He's got a man in front. He fires a shot wide. So now Aspromonte, one of 2 C's for St. Anthony's, gets tied up with Barham. Shot from Miller is blocked by Barham, who's on the ice. A shot goes across the crease. Cantalupo chips it up and out. And that perfect placement. Barham tries to skate into it. He gets there. Shot is whiffed. He gets tripped up, but he gets the puck back. Circles. Goes
Good
down,
hustle
but it's
by him.
kept in. Now the Friars. Or should I say Ice Friars head up ice. 2-on-2, 3-on-3. Cut in, shot. Save!
Underneath them.
Oh.
Yeah, Ice Friars coming right back in here. This is Scorsia with the puck on the far side. Just trying to throw it on. He's got a crashing body. And we got a timeout here by the Ice Friars.
All right, Vinny, so walk us through this. If you're the Ice Friars, are you pulling your netminder to start this off, or are you waiting for the face-off win?
I think I'm definitely waiting for the face-off here. I think Smithtown's done a really good job in that D-zone as far as face-offs go. I think if you're them, you want to get as much help as possible on the draw, this being St. Anthony's. And if you're able to get the draw, you possess, slow things down, and just got to try and get something going here. You send a body in front, and you know, you've had chances after Smithtown has taken the lead. You've had your opportunities. Ryan's made some really nice saves. Their defense is just clamping down, trying to lock up as much as possible, but still a lot of time here. There's no need to panic just yet, but I think this is a really big face-off here if the Ice Friars want to pull their goaltender.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a key for them. Goals have been hard to come by this game. You know, we've had a heck of a show here. It's hard for me to imagine. We got another one coming up. Varsity playoffs coming up right after this.
All right.
This game has just been phenomenal. So you're right. They have their tendy in.
There you go.
Face off now. It's Wagner in the dot versus Ashton. He wins it. Collects. Resets along the wall. Tries to chip it out. Doesn't the first or the second time. Puck ends up at the point. Friars walking the line. McHyman chips it in. Down low. Ice Friars on the cycle. Michaelikis trying to collect. Along with Ashton and Catazone. Heft and Feister on the forward check, on the back check. Puck is still deep in Bulls territory. Michaelikis has it. Pass intended for McHyman. That's gonna cost them that. That's precious time right there.
Yeah. Gotta reset here.
Now McHyman re-enters.
Here goes Tampone.
Tried to find the man in front. It was the right idea. It's an empty net now. Puck comes in front. It's broken up. Feister has it. Taken off a stick by Schendorf. McHyman now. He loses it. Feister picks it up. Under pressure. Gathers it in his skates. Collects. Flips it on down. Michaelikis. Kick save to keep it in. Puck comes back. Bulls trying to get it out. Michaelis keeps it in again. Pass broken up by Wagner. He doesn't know where the puck is. Trying to tie his man up now. Puck is loose in the corner. Under 30 seconds remaining. Ice Friars on the cycle. Pass is deflected. Ends up in the air. McHyman trying to keep it in. Landrigan gets the clear. Heft breaks that up along the wall. Friars re-enter. Strzelecki loses it. His team keeps the puck. Shot goes over the net. 10 seconds now. For Michaelikis. Shot deflected wide. The crowd is on their feet. They're going wild. Puck is pinned along the wall. Feister, they win it! The Bulls win it! 3-2! unbelievable.
Yeah, phenomenal final of seconds here. It was just a real battle at the end. The Bulls just bought in defensively. You have guys like Wagner back there, Dubois, who we highlighted earlier. And the Bulls finally extract their revenge. Not only do they win the JV title this year, but they get their revenge on this same St. Anthony's team who beat them in the freshman finals last year. It's got to feel really good for those Bulls kids down there.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, St. Anthony's, you know, you have the only win against the Bulls all year, so you can't feel too bad about this. You went down to the wire. It was a great game for both teams. Just a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a real pleasure. We knew it was going to be a battle coming in for this 45 minutes, and both teams just laid it all out on the line there. Phenomenal stuff. And this time around, it's Smithtown Hauppauge, who are your junior varsity champions this year.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really talented team. They both are, to be frank, but if you're Smithtown Hauppauge and you're coming off this win, you got to feel good about next season.
Yeah.
For the varsity squad. And coming up next, we got second round semifinals. It's East Islip versus Connecticut Sayville. Coming up next on the Long Island Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. So as the game comes to an end, thank you so much from all of us here at LISN for watching. Don't forget to follow us. That's at LISN's, that's at LI Sports Network on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. PA announcer taking over now.
Big congrats to the Bulls, obviously. Stellar regular season by them. They cap it off with the reverse sweep of their own in the junior varsity finals. And you see Captain Landrigan gets his JV championship. And those guys are fired up down there. They got a real good organizational depth with this program and many more years of it to come.
It's forever.
Yeah.
You know, Sachem, Smithtown, St. Anthony, Smithtown, St. Anthony, Sachem for that matter, you know, these rivalries go back decades. To Commissaric and Kincaid, you know, that's just the reality for these programs.
Yeah, and listen, give credit to St. Anthony's too. They made the Bulls feel a little bit of adversity. They won game one. They had their backs against the wall for these last two games, and both these organizations realistically got a real strong talent pool for many years to come. And you know, the best part of it all is we get to see their two primary varsity squads go at it tomorrow night, in what should be a real electric semifinal with only one of those two teams going to the finals as well.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. The older Agavino brother not wanting to get one-upped by Christian. You can expect Thomas Agavino to be on his game tomorrow night. And as the Zamboni heads out onto the ice, I think we should say our farewells. Congratulations to the Smithtown Bulls. To the St. Anthony's Ice Friars, you put on a heck of a show. Congratulations for making it this far. And coming up next, it's varsity hockey on the Long Island Sports Network. I'm Jack Ziskin alongside Vinny Matula. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, and good night.